This is Soren here with the Celtic Phoenix. I'm sitting here with Jon Hughes of Overground Comics.
How's it going?
If you've seen any of my earlier interviews, you know I interviewed him last year at Brazos ValleyCon last October, where we talked about influences. Well, since then, from my understanding, y'all are getting bigger and better. Even being through an accident, I guess, with Diamond, they left you out the March order.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, we'll just call that growing pains.
But the good news about that is when I go to Bedrock and I ask them what about these issues, and they call it Diamond, they say they're back ordered, which must be a fantastic sign for y'all.
Well, numbers like that are kind of complicated. Sometimes that can just mean that the copies they ordered have already sold out, but they order based on what retailers ask for. So we're just happy to still be going, to still be in the catalog, to still be having new books coming out. I just had our brand new book America come out this week, and we're really excited about that one. So really, it's for us. It's more about just staying in stores and moving forward.
You've got a couple new books since then. Back then, you were just getting ready to launch your core books, Hero Core, Absent Captain, Plus Ultra, and Graduate.
Yeah.
And now you've expanded out.
We want to keep new concepts coming, and with the nature of our company is that all of the books we publish are mini-series based. So we don't have any books that are going to go on indefinitely. They'll go on for maybe 4 issues, 6, 8 issues. So that allows us to keep new, fresh content coming out. So Graduate's going to be wrapping next week, or next month, and then once that happens, we hope the focus goes on like America, our new series, Tinker, Oh Hell, some of the new books we've had come out.
And I assume by now it's a little bit. It's not too late to get in on the early stuff, but for those who maybe don't want to try to hunt down and get some of the early ones, I assume you're going to do trades for them?
Yep, we're going to have our first trade coming out this fall. That's going to be the Graduate trade. It's a 6-issue series, and that's actually the series where we launch our character America, who we just came out with a new series. And that'll be coming out hopefully sometime maybe October, November. We're going to be doing a Kickstarter for it soon, so anybody who follows our Kickstarter page will get an update about that before too long.
Any other characters you're getting ready to launch out?
Well, we're really focusing right now on what we've already got going. But one thing that is a big focus for us right now is we want to find new content to publish. We have our own original content, and we love doing that, and those are the characters we always put first. But we really enjoy putting out Oh Hell for George Wassel. That was a really good book, and we're really happy that we got to introduce it to people, and we'd like to do more of that. So right now we're actually searching for creator-owned content that we can kind of be a middleman for, that we can publish under our imprint to help reach more people than maybe they have.
So pretty much anyone who hears this, if you have a concept or something that you put down, you thought might be a good book, send it to you, and who knows?
They can go to our Facebook page, or they can email anything they've got to john@overgroundcomics.com, and we'd be happy to take a look at anything. It has to be ready to publish. Like, we can't develop content for people. We can't pay to have artists do stuff for them. Like, they have to have already put it together, and if they just have done so and then are needing to an avenue, a venue to publish it for them, we'd love to actually talk about it.
That's cool.
Well, I can tell you about our tour. And to kind of wrap up, we are touring around the country right now talking about America to people. It's a great opportunity for us to get the book out there to some people who might not have seen it in their shops, because we're still a small company, so even a big number for us is still small nationwide. So we're going to be a lot of great places soon. We're going to be in Little Rock, Arkansas. We're going to be in San Antonio. We're going to be in Dallas. We have a lot of great stops coming up, and anybody who wants to see more about the tour can go on to overgroundcomics.com.
America, you said, is coming out of Graduate. What can you tell us about this issue?
Well, Graduate was the book where we had our biggest, most popular artist work with us. That was Celia Call. And when we spun out America from that, we wanted to make sure that we really presented it as something people would really, enjoy if they had enjoyed Celia's art on Graduate. So we went and got Jason Pearson to draw the book for us. And Jason Pearson's a very talented guy. He worked for Marvel Comics, DC Comics, did a book called Body Bags that he independently published that was really popular. And he's, he doesn't do quite as much stuff as he used to, so it was really great for us to get him to come back out and do a book. His artwork is amazing. He does 1 and 2. And then Ale Garza, who has worked for DC, done his own book with Wildstorm called Ninja Boy that was really popular. He takes over and does 3 and 4, so I think people are really going to enjoy that book.
Also, that's come out since the last interview is Tinker.
Yeah, Tinker, yeah.
For those who haven't heard that.
Tinker was a great project for us. We're really proud of that book. A big thing that two things that are big focuses for us as Overground Comics is, number one, we want to try to introduce people to new artists, new talent that they might have missed or they might not have seen before. And that's what we did with Rachel Uldrichs. She's a brilliant artist, and I'm very proud of her work on that book. And then we also understand that young women are an underserved market in comics. There's not enough books out there for young women to relate to, and I wanted to put out a book that they could have fun with and maybe see themselves in a little bit. And Amy, the main character from Tinker, is an adorable young woman that we hope people will really like. And Rachel's art is so spectacular that I think you can't help but want to pick the book up and check it out.
And you said you're producing Oh Hell.
Oh Hell is a story written by a great writer named George Wassel. It's about a young woman named Zoelle who her parents want to ship her off to boarding school because they've kind of had enough of her. And when they do so, they drop her off. Turns out this is not actually a boarding school, it's actually hell. Like, it's not like hell, it actually is hell. And so the story is about Zoelle trying to kind of navigate through that insane situation and work herself back out of it.
What person by that? Is the first book or
George Wassel?
Yes.
Yeah, that's his first series that he's published, and he did a really successful Kickstarter, got almost 400 people to back his project. And then he was trying to pitch the book to bigger studios that have other priorities, they have so much going on, and we were looking for new content to publish. So we kind of saw it as an opportunity to kind of spread our wings a little bit and do something a little different, and it was really great for us, and people really enjoyed it.
Any other artists people may have heard of that you may have contracted out with to work on other books?
Like I said, Ali Garza is one that we're bringing out for Ninja Boy. He's going to be working with us soon. He takes over with America #3, and then a lot of stuff right now is just kind of wrapping up. It's the things that people are familiar with. Matthew Weldon on Plus Ultra, Celia on Graduate, and then I actually just took over drawing Absent Captain. So it's stuff that people are familiar with. And next year we might spread out a little bit and do a little bit more with more talent.
Obviously, I'm based out of Houston. For those people who are here in Houston, you're going to be at Compalooza in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And any word on Amazing?
Oh yeah, we're definitely we always support that show. Amazing is so supportive of what we do as Overground Comics. So every time they come to town, we'll be there.
And we discussed it the other day. You're not sure yet on STX, which is going to be back in November.
Yeah, I'd love to be there. As long as there's a lot of shows that sometimes there's same shows, same weekend. But we love Texas. We always try to come out to all the Texas shows if we can. So if we can make it work, we'll be there.
So for those who maybe can't go to a Compalooza or an Amazing Con, STX is a night. They're going to be doing their second.
Yeah, absolutely.
Their second show, and it's a cheaper show.
Yeah.
And not too far out.
All people have to do to keep track of that is go on overgroundcomics.com/tour, and they can see where we're going to be.
Cool. Thanks for your time. Great talking with you again, and can't wait to see you at other conventions.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for giving us a chance to talk about the books, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Thanks.
Thank you.